for sure, man. Let's talk about some of your scenes. Do any stick out to you as favorites that you just loved filming and being a part of?
Yeah, I mean, oh God, this honestly, it's really funny because there were so many days I came into work and it was, you know, just extremely emotional scenes. It's funny that the movie got cut down because we filmed so much footage, and there was about 4 extremely dark, extremely emotional scenes that didn't even make it in the movie. That, you know, it's kind of this weird masochistic thing. You kind of, it's so energy consuming as an actor, but to go to those places is also really gratifying. But we actually had so much fun on this movie, and we had so many laughs. And what I will say is Cassie's glucose attack was pretty amazing, because we, at that point, I think we just really knew how to work with each other, and we were just so we were so connected, and we just kind of trusted each other, and it just felt like it flowed very naturally. I'd say getting to beat up Jono was a lot of fun as well. Because I'm like an action guy at heart, you know. I've been doing martial arts and stuff for years now, so like we had to learn all of this choreography on the morning, which was, you know, it's not ideal, but I think anytime you get to be physical in the job, it's a lot of fun. There was one particular day, which is this fairly, we've spoken about this before, it's this fairly innocuous scene when I'm in hospital recovering, and Cassie is pushing me down this long hallway in my wheelchair, and bless that woman, because she had to walk in these enormous high heels, and I'm like fairly heavy as well, and she kept wheeling this wheelchair into doors, into walls. My poor leg that was strapped up was getting smacked, and we just, I am still baffled to this day that they have any footage of us not laughing for us like coming into shot and hitting our mark, because that was just, after a week of crying and that kind of tone, it was just like this cathartic release of like, yeah, giddiness and delirium.
It seems like we might need a blooper reel to come out.
Yeah, it's funny. I know we laughed a ton, so like I've never seen a blooper reel, but I'd be really curious to find out if there is one, or at least some like behind the scenes stuff, because yeah, we had a lot of that.
A lot of fun. Now, you mentioned deleted scenes, and I know you guys released one of them. Do you think any more are coming out, even those emotional scenes you were talking about?
Yeah, it's, I mean, I haven't heard anything about it. I would love there to be more scenes, because it's so gratifying to be able to see, you know, things that you put so much effort and emotion to, and you know, Liz is in a difficult position, because we essentially we had like, I want to say like a 3-4 hour movie really, in terms of like the footage that we had, but you've got to, you know, you've got to find a way to cut it down, and you've got to include everything that is necessary in the story, and there are always casualties in that, you know, other characters getting their stuff cut down as well. So, you know, this is why people have extended cuts, because it's an extremely difficult job for a director to have to, you know, decide to cut things. I mean, it's their baby more than anyone. You know, I feel extremely emotionally attached to this movie. It was a very emotional time in my life when I was filming it as well. But, you know, Sophia had been working on it for, you know, a few years. Same with Liz. Les, our producer, had really, I think, had it for something like 10 years. Wow. So for them, I mean, it's even bigger of a sacrifice to make. But I don't know. Look, I think if there's enough fan push, then people are always we're always willing to maybe to release something. So we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah, I think there will be that push for sure. Something tells me that push is coming. God, there was so much footage you said that didn't make the cut. It seems like there might be more of a story to tell. Would you really be down to do another one? And if you could dream up a storyline that would be interesting to you, what would that be?
God, I mean, look, first and foremost, I love this group of people. Like, we really, like, top to bottom, the whole cast and crew, you know, we came in every day and we were just so pleased to be at work with each other, and it was hard. We filmed in crazy heat. Sometimes it felt very much like a labor of love, and I would jump at the opportunity to work with them in whatever capacity. I mean, Sophia and I have always joked about doing a kind of Mr. and Mrs. Smith like offshoot, which I think would be a lot of fun. Whether it's, I mean, not specifically that story, but something of that like. I mean, honestly, I'd love to hear what fans would kind of theorize for a Purple Hearts 2, because I think the one thing that's important is that you don't want to destroy the legacy that the first film was created. It has to make sense. We want to do something that is compelling and original, and you know, and is fan service as well at the same time. So it would be hard for me to just, you know, theorize something right now, but as I said to begin, you know, I love this group of people, and I would be more than happy to work with them again.
Yeah, well, I think everybody would gladly welcome that, for sure.